Alrighty, so as you guys can see, your boy ended up getting lucky with a copy of Broly in the summons that we did. But with that being said, we have to do a 55% showcase just to kind of celebrate the fun, right? So with this Broly, he is very, very impressive. You guys can see here's the hidden potential build I went with. At 55%, you obviously don't have the most options in the world, but this is a character I feel like right now is not going to need much dodge. So I went with a lot of extra additional and then that one extra crit because he already has 5 crit coming from the hidden potential system. So here you guys go. Like I said, we went and link leveled him right away. I'm not too concerned about the level 1 links for these showcases because like I said, I'm not really a showcase guy. But that is okay. So what are we doing today? The events that I'm going to take him into one event here where I feel like we're going to be able to show off his, his overall strength. And in this event, it is going to be the new Broly event that just came out as part of the worldwide download celebration. A decent length event where we're not going to be able to stack up a ton, but we will go into a longer form fight. I'm thinking maybe movie bosses, boss rush. That'll be a really good spot to showcase this character's dominance. So like I said, we're going to be running him at 55% level 10 links, just kind of seeing how he is overall. The unit that we are going to want to pair him with is this version of Broly right here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this, and we're going to have to play that intro animation for sure. So let's get this going. I think there's probably some music here, so we will turn that down. No, there's not. We are actually good. So let's go ahead and get started, and of course, we don't have that intro, but I guess we'll just play the other ones while we are here just to have some fun. All right, let's go ahead and do that. What do you got for me?
Selumaxu.
Okay, so now that we have all of that set up, what we are going to do is keep this Broly on rotation, as there is going to be a Broly that is going to be mine in slot 7. So that is exactly what we are actually what we are looking for. So that is going to be helpful. Let's just go ahead and get Cell Max built up a little bit here. We're taking some attacks, all that fun stuff. We'll let Broly go to town, and then we're also going to do something for Turles right here, get these extra orbs, and we will be all set. Now, with this Broly, I think the movie bosses team you guys are going to be pretty impressed with. I did a run off camera just to check it out, and I really liked what I saw. So I'm hoping that you guys are going to enjoy it as well. So 5 million right there, not bad from Cellmax. What I found the most impressive with this character was just like the accessibility that you're going to have with him, all the different things that you're going to be able to do. Offensive prowess, defensive prowess. You have versatility with this character, and that is something that can't be said about almost with every character in the game, right? Offense, defense, everything that you're going to need, action breaking, AoEs. This character has a little bit of everything, right? The only thing that's really missing, and this is why I wouldn't put him over Beast Gohan, is just the fact that he doesn't have a taunt, right? And that is just such an important mechanic in this day and age. Like, just with the way this game has been moving, rotation protection is the most valuable thing a character can have. When you were a character like Beast Gohan, when you were a character like Cell Max, you're going to be able to help out the rest of the team so much in that case. And with that role, we're going to be able to see a lot from this Broly without that taunt. He still is serving as rotation protection in the smaller sense where, you are just going to be throwing him in slot 1 and letting him do his thing because this is a slot 1 character at the end of the day. And I think it a very impressive one at that. So here comes the other Broly's intro. Let's take a look.
Yamero Broly! Yamero!
Okay, so that looked pretty good, right? So what we are going to do now, some of you might question this decision, but despite it being turn 1, we want to take advantage of we can transform turn 1. We want to take advantage of the fact that this character has 76% damage reduction. Additionally, when we are on the next turn when we transform with him. So, as tempting as it may be to get into Legendary Super Saiyan right now, I think it would be more beneficial to take advantage of the 90% damage reduction that we are going to have on this turn, and then we can come around and do it later. And transform and have extra turns of higher damage reduction, right? I think that's really important for an event not an event like this, but just when I'm using this character, that is something that I want you to keep in mind. I don't think it's necessary to just immediately go into Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. I think you have a moment, and you should really consider that when you are using this character, that you don't need to just transform right away, right? I think that's something that most people will kind of come to appreciate or come to learn as you use this character more and more. But from what I understand, you definitely want to take advantage of that. So keep that in mind when you are using this unit. So here we go, letting the Broly trio do his thing, or do their thing, excuse me. 2.2 million there, not bad from Golden Frieza. What am I talking about? That's horrible, Vilify. That is not good damage. Why are you gassing Golden Frieza when he's not doing good damage? All right, what are you gonna? This is gonna be good tanking now. Yeah, double digits. Okay, so there we go. Now we have Broly with who we are looking to use him with. This other Broly. So, like I said, we are going to keep the damage reduction, and then both of these characters, the next time we see them, we are going to be transforming them. So please keep that in mind. That is how this is going to work. It's all going to work fine and dandy. And it's going to be a party, right? We're going to have both these Brolys transforming. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to all work out, right? So here we go, letting this Broly do his thing, letting this Broly build up while the other Broly tanks is definitely going to work out nicely for us. But we need to see where it's going to go from here. Now, 3.8 million there, not bad. 7.8 air, it's just okay. We're looking for crits on this Broly, though. That is the problem with these characters being at 55%, is you're not really going to be able to as consistently rely on crits as you would with like a rainbow character, obviously, because most of the time you're going to have a little bit invested in it. Sometimes you won't. Just depends on the passive, right? So here we go. 2.8 there, not the best, but we will take it. Now let's let Cell Max kind of clean up here. 20 million for Cell Max. It's crazy that those numbers feel normal now, huh? 13 million there, pretty good. So here we go, Broly. It is time to go legendary. Now that we have gotten that extra turn. Let's go ahead and see what you got for us there, my man. All right, welcome to the show, Broly. What do you got for us? Starting off, it's just going to be an okay turn here. We will be getting some extra defense. So 241,000 at the start of turn here. Not the highest defensive stat I've ever seen, but again, this is going to be a character with damage reduction. They're going to have guard. All of the core things that we are looking for defensively, and 13.4 million there with support coming from the other characters. Now, this will be an AoE. Unfortunately, this is only one enemy, but you will still be able to get the point across, right? So when the key is active like that, we got the extra action break, which is obviously good. 9.3 from you. Now, the other rotation I think is going to work out a little bit better, as Broly, I believe, it's just like when we'll check out the links here in a moment when we get out of this rotation, but it should be pretty fine and dandy. The Broly trio right here, we're going to attack lower the homie Broly right here. How many times have I said Broly in this video, man? Lower the attack right there. Perfect. We didn't need the dodge there, thankfully, but 16.8 million right there from Turles. Very nice for a 2020 EZA from our boy Turles. So for the next one, we're going to go ahead and... what's it called? Oh, nice. We got a dodge there. That's the hidden potential build right there, baby. All right, so here's what we're going to do, right? We're going to skip this one just because we already saw it. We're going to transform just so we can kind of get a move on here. We are going to be looking at 230,000 defense from you, which again isn't like the craziest thing, but you have to remember the damage reduction that this character is bringing to the table. So don't like overreact and panic looking at that. I'm going to stack this Broly up. No, we're going to transform with this Broly right now. Yeah, I want that extra key. So now we also have this coming in from Broly. Let's go ahead and grab this AGL orb right here with you. Then we should be good to go with Frieza. Now we are looking at 276 defense, 276,000 defense, and then 500,000, over 500,000 defense from Super Broly. So now 18 million there from you. Not bad. This is at 55%, by the way. So very nice. 13 million with an action break, and then a 12 million additional super. I'm impressed. I'm liking what I'm seeing from this Broly so far, from how I've used him. Again, I don't know if this is the hardest boss to take him into a fight with, but just for now to get started, I'm okay with this. 22 million from this Broly right here. Keep in mind, he's had a little bit more time to stack. He has support coming in from Golden Frieza. He's in his domain. So he's going to look just about as impressive, if not more impressive, than the TEQ Broly here. But you have to remember the defensive prowess, right? a super in slot 1 would do more to this Broly than it would to the TEQ Broly, just because he has less damage reduction. Or I don't know if he, yeah, you know, so it's just like the damage reduction isn't there. It's just he is going to operate a little bit differently from the TEQ Broly. So now with the AGL one, he's looking pretty good. 5.1 there, doing all of these supers. Just, you know, this is like the one time where I'm like, yeah, give me a skip super button, but I'm not really a component of that. I like to see these animations. I think that's the fun of the game to me. So, but this character right here is like a prime example. I was like, man, I wish I could just get through this, but nah, it's all good. Okay, so there we go. We have the guard, 2.2 million right there from Frieza. Phenomenal damage, just exactly what we were looking for. So go ahead and do your thing, take your hit. 150,000. That was not ideal, but now we have the taunt with Cell Max. We have this active skill with Broly. So let's go ahead and do this taunt first, because we're going to put Broly in slot 2 here, and he's going to operate a little bit differently. And we just want to get Cell Max where he needs to be. And I think what I actually will do is put the Broly trio in slot 3, or in slot 1, excuse me. And then we are going to show the active skill here with this Broly, and that will be the rest of all the active skills that we need to show with this character.
どこへ行くんだ?
お前と一緒に避難する準備だ。
一人用のポットでか?
Okay, so now we have that going. Let's turn these back on. Now, we want to grab these with the Broly trio, because it's not going to matter with them. We're going to give this Broly extra attack. Cell Max is at a casual 8 million defense, but we are looking at 320,000 defense here from Broly. Keep in mind, he still does have that damage reduction active from it being 3 turns from when he transformed. Now we're going to have extra support coming in from the Broly trio, and this should be a pretty impressive looking turn here for Cell Max. Not Cell Max, for the Super Saiyan Broly. It's been a long night. But 22 million, there we go. This is at 55%. I am liking that for sure. Now let's see, 16 million there with an action break, then a 15 million super. Very, very nice. I'm really excited to get this character stacking in the movie Boss's Boss Rush, just to have like a super long event so we can see where he's looking a little bit more down the line. But so far, for a difficult event, we'll call it 25 million. This is a good start, right? I'm liking what I'm seeing. Really no complaints from me at all. Cell Max is doing his thing. Just a nice casual 16 million super attack. Power creep in 2024 is so crazy, man. Like a 16 million super attack is not like, oh my god. Like, you know what I mean? It's just crazy how this game operates now. So let's go ahead and take a look here with the Turles support. We'll do this active skill again. We'll toss you in slot 1. Then actually, let's take a look at him right here like this, because what are you at? You're 350. No, I'm definitely going to put you in slot 1 here. You're just going to be a safer option, because if this Broly does do an AoE super, we're probably just cooked. But I've seen what I've wanted to see from this Broly. We've seen him in slot 2. We've seen him in slot 1. Where are we looking at here? Yeah, 28 million. There we go. Okay, now we're starting to get these numbers cranking, my boy. That is good. 28 million. A 20 million damage super. 18 million right there. Wow. Yeah, we're starting to get there, my boy. We are building up. I am liking this. 14 million right there. We have that additional attack, and then Broly is going to clean up a decent bit right here. 17 million. So now we are hitting harder than the AGL one without the Frieza support there floating off. So I think what we'll do is we will show what he looks like after X amount of turns in the movie Boss's Boss Rush up against Red Zone Broly in there. So please keep that in mind. But it's going to take a bit. So we will do that, but I don't want to make this video too long. But you guys can see here, we're nearing 30 million on what, like turn 6, turn 7, I think we're at this point. So this character's not playing around, man. This is a crazy, crazy good unit. And the craziest thing about that to me is we are not done yet, right? Like we still have the Int Super Saiyan Broly EZA coming. Hopefully TEQ Legendary Super Saiyan Broly is going to be getting his EZA. We have a lot of Broly still left to get. So there you guys go. Let's go ahead and go over to Movie Boss's Boss Rush and see how he looks after a considerable amount of turns. All right, y'all don't even want to know how long it took to even set up something, right? I was trying to do the Movie Boss's Boss Rush, and I just could not get the turn that I needed or wanted to show on camera. So here we are in the Blue Zone fight against Gogeta. We're looking at 348,000 attack right here. Nothing too crazy, or defense, excuse me. It's been a long night. We're going to get that attack support coming in, and then Broly is going to do his thing right here. Now, I think I might have made a minor mistake here. We'll see. I'll be able to tell you right away. No, we're good, because Broly's going to do a lot of attacks here, and that is going to not bode very well for the other Broly on rotation, because, I mean, obviously, as you guys know, he is in slot 2. So hopefully Broly does a lot here, and then we are going to be able to see with the attack support coming in from the Broly trio, we have a decent bit of links active here. Have him in slot 2, so he's going to be a bit more of an attack-focused unit. We had support coming in from the orbs that we grabbed with the Broly trio. This is probably going to be the best attack stat that we're going to get in this video. We'll have to see what it is at this point. But Broly is just putting in, you know, massive amounts of work here. So hopefully TEQ Broly can finish the job after AGL Broly does his thing. And if AGL Broly kills with this, I'm going to be pretty pissed. So 32 million, 55%. That is very good. And that is going to, let's see, with the additional super at 22 million on a 12 key super attack. That should take care of Gogeta, and that will be all she wrote. So there you guys have it. Broly at 55%. Defensively, as I was setting things up, he took 300k from a AGL Broly movie boss's boss rush super, and if you guys don't know, that super does hit for 12 hits for 3 million. So impressive tanking, and we do have a new record here. Unfortunately, I did use an item just to show things off, but defensively, I think this character has a lot of prowess in base as well as the transformed form. So let me know down below what you guys think of Broly. Just wanted to do a quick 55% showcase because I usually don't do these. This is kind of more of a casual one. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you all in the next one.